Alright, ladies and gentlemen, still on matters for Matthias now. Quickly, sharply, let's dive into more matters arising in the day. Firstly, this is actually the episode 3 of today's gist. And please, if you haven't watched the episode 1, go on my description. The links are there. Follow with today's gist. Then you can hear what is happening around you. Now, quickly, sharply, let's talk about matters arising in the camp of Tinubu, our daddy in the Lord, and Wike. Ladies and gentlemen, Tinubu decided to campaign in Rivers State, so he decided to go and meet Wike, thinking that Wike could support him. But Wike delivered the truth for him. He is not campaigning for him, and he will never fight against him, but the truth must be told, and Wike told Tinubu the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, let me play you that clip, then we can come back and dissect this issue. May no bless, I just carry the talk. Oh yeah, run!
I don't want to campaign here. I want to tell the truth. It's because of your character, your belief, your faith, your consistency, that when we came to campaign in Port Harcourt, we must pay you a courtesy call. It's Igbo's government. No, it's Igbo's government. It's unfortunate we have to say this. It's so painful. When we ridicule Supreme Court to this level, where's the hope again? Supreme Court is being ridiculed to obey Supreme Court order, and we are playing with it. Tomorrow, you will see that nobody will obey any court order. Everybody will. So what? What will happen? I will ask you a question. Why should we obey this? The whole highest court of the land say, hold on, don't do this. And you people in government are playing with it, playing politics with it. Who does that? For the first time, I've seen a government procuring opposition to join them to defend their policy. A policy that anti-people. I've never seen a thing like this. Do you people really want this election to take place or not? Or you have an agenda to truncate this election? I don't know. Look at what is happening in Oyo today. Edo, Delta. See what is going on. I saw the meeting gathering in Port Harcourt. I have to call my CP. What is going on? I'm not campaigning against you. Neither am I campaigning for you. But the truth must be told.
Honestly speaking, I love the way some of these our leaders, they don't get sense. They don't realize, say, this our system, if we don't stand up and start doing the right thing, we'll wake up and there will be no Nigeria. I love the way they are thinking right now, and it be only few we still have conscience where they think very well. And honestly speaking, I don't remove cap from Wike, because right now I think all his intention is to make Nigeria good. All his intention is to make sure that our system, our law, they work. Because waiting in the talk, it be the truth. Nobody they respect law in Nigeria again. Our politicians, they know nobody, no system they respect the law again. Supreme Court go give order, one leader somewhere go flaunt the order. So I love waiting he talk. He nailed it and he said the truth. They should respect the law and keep the law. Ladies and gentlemen, now quickly, sharply, let's talk about matters arising in the camp of Adajesus. Adajesus, the popular skit maker, she came out and she threw more light on the allegation leveled against her. Recall that weeks ago when Nedu, during his broadcast, made a revelation that he has walked into a hotel room and he caught 2 actresses doing threesome with one politician. So after Nedu made that revelation, a report came out, a blogger posted it on social media that person we need to talk about is adajesus and her friend. And honestly speaking, it trended a lot. So adajesus has come out to throw more light on that report and also on that allegation. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to what she said, then we can come back and dissect this issue. May no bless her just the candidate. Talk! Oh yeah, roll it!
So we're going to enter inside. Okay, I'm going to enter inside. Get it. Get it. So, this is what I hear. There's a famous... So first there was Nedu.
Oh,
and
Nedu.
his podcast. Nedu is my friend.
Yeah.
And his mouth is big.
Yeah.
So
very big.
There's a big mouth. So Nedu goes and talks, that, he knows a friend who walked into a hotel room with two women. So that one, the internet flogged him for that one. Then a certain blog that I don't call its name now puts and says, those two people they are talking about is you and Ashmoshe.
Oh, we wanted a blog. Well, he may be more popular.
So when you hear such a thing, how does it hit you? How do you hear something like that? You're just in your house, somebody just calls your name out for no reason.
I was literally looking for how to edit my skit and bring the damn palava out. I was hustling. Editor, correct this thing now. What's will happen? Someone just called me. This blog don't carry you. I said, Jesus. I went to check it. I saw myself, Dino, in the middle.
Yes. It was like the person was Dino, yes.
Dino, and then I saw three saw. Next, my friend's call came, bam. No, it's okay. Waiting they happen. I say, guy, I did shake. Waiting they happen. You that cannot even alive, you touch me like that. Come on, leave me.
Yeah.
And they were joining us together. That were lesbians. What was happening?
Yeah.
I was shaking because I didn't know how to explain to my mother that this thing is not true. Because how do you explain to people that you did not do it? Because they're not there with you in the room, or they were not there with you together, or
That's
something.
the insidiousness of accusations like that, because nobody is there, so they can see anything.
If you Google our name now, you see poster of Iron Ashmuzi and man in the middle. You don't understand. I want to travel out of the country, do not be thinking this one is a shower. So it was annoying, and my friend, people stay advising, don't comment on that blog, don't do this. But because I know I'm so innocent, I went there.
You went to the blog itself?
Oh, I went to the DM. God will punish you for this thing. You will die. But they tell me, delete it. I was like, oh, like, do different advices.
Yeah.
Then later on, I summoned courage. I was like, no, so you didn't do this thing. So what are you saying? Let her bring proof, or let him bring proof. I don't know the blogger who is behind it. Bring proof. So when the person wanted to move to the new gist, all my friends were like, bring proof, or don't go to another gist.
Right.
Because you cannot accuse me
and just
to give your blog a little pop, because maybe her blog was already dying. They had to now bring something that would make it trend again. I didn't like the idea about that. And then, but then again, good publicity, bad publicity.
It's all publicity.
Yeah.
So, to be sure, you've never even met Omah Lay before.
Me, I have not. In fact, maybe seeing him as a fan, and I can't my friend said she saw him and recorded him. I've never.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's really, really good the way she came out right now to clarify and to clear her name from this whole allegation. Because if to say she keep quiet, whether she like it or not, people go believe say it be she and her friend with Dino Milayo. Because say bad news they spread like wildfire. So it's better that she has come out to clarify and set the record right. It's good for her and her career. Now, still on the matters for Matthias, let's talk about matters arising in the camp of Tiwa Savage and Omah Lay. Ladies and gentlemen, Omah Lay has finally cut that chain of, oh my goodness, Omah Lay has finally taken the bull by the horn to send Tiwa Savage roses. Omah Lay has finally proved a point. He don't finally take that bold step that we have been asking him to take for a long while now. Recall that Omah Lay has been displaying some kind of things to us on social media, although he never come out to make it clear to us that he is in love with Tiwa Savage. But the socialites, they decoded it. Weeks ago, Omah Lay posted Tiwa Savage picture on his DM, which generated a lot of oozing and boozing on social media. Inote, Omah Lay still come out, talk say, I love Black Bones and I also love Tiwa Savage too. That one also trended, and bears on social media started putting one or two together, and they said, Omah Lay, you can't be smarter than us. Now we know that you are clearly tripping for Tiwa Savage. You are miserably in love with Tiwa Savage. So socialites was blowing that whistle. Now, Omah Lay don't finally pull out with bold step, send Tiwa Savage flowers. Make you know say e dey gbadu am. He is deeply in love with her, and which Tiwa Savage posted that these flowers is coming from Omah Lay. Ladies and gentlemen, this one, Tiwa Savage and Omah Lay, they have set the internet ablaze. Now, socialites are asking one question. When Omah Lay go take that bold step, go meet Tiwa Savage, tell am say I dey feel you. Will you be my or That is the only question we dey ask. While some people are also dragging Omah Lay that he get big eye. E be like say his balls is too big. Why be say among all the whole people when he see, na Tiwa Savage wey fit born am, na he dey go. E be like say his balls are too big. But let's be sincere. Love is blind. Age can never be a barrier. Age can never be the problem. If you love someone, walk up to them, tell them that you love him or her. Simple and short. It doesn't matter the age. If you like, let the person where they want go approach be 10 times your age. Once you dey feel am, go tell am say, I dey feel you. He might be or she might be feeling the same, or she might also reciprocate. So I don't see anything wrong with Omah Lay did. He dey feel Tiwa Savage, so please let us allow him to make that bold step. Let him go and clear the garden and dactylize if he wants to know, and Tiwa Savage will allow him to know. Let him know on. Please make we allow them to rest. Now quickly, sharply, let's talk about this rant and bant confession broadcasts. What these people they do. These three ladies. It has been trending and it has generated a lot of shenanigans and penanigans on social media. It's very sad and appalling that right now, gone are those days when broadcast is all about educating people. It's all about saying something meaningful. It's all about therapy. It's all about changing, putting a good information out there. Now, broadcast is all about persuading people coming out to talk nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, let me play you this clip. Then we can come back and dissect this issue. May no bless, I just carry the talk. Oh yeah, run!
Say you can't bill him, but he can ask you to open your legs whenever he wants to. Another angle open your legs, but but it's true. So, because I feel like if you don't, as you said that thing now. Yeah. You have met you're the prayer warrior, you're from the good home, you cook, you clean, you are meeting his needs. Why can't you as a human being, why can't you have needs too? Yeah, whether the needs are materialistic or emotional, why can't you have needs? I see what you're saying. You can't bill him, but he can ask you to open your legs whenever he wants to. Another angle open your legs. But but it's true. So, because I feel like if you don't, as you said that thing now.
Ladies and gentlemen, when their broadcast went viral, socialites slammed them. Socialites roasted them left, right, center. Celebrities came to them and they blasted them, honestly. Let me read some of the comments. This is coming from Perosi. For this life, not be everybody go get sense. And that is normal. But why you no go get sense? Come still carry mic. Same mic where even president and presidential candidate they fear. This is coming from Perosi. Now this person says, instead of you starting a broadcast, start a therapy. Go for therapy first. If you don't, your microphone will expose your trauma. Another person says, after listening to all these broadcasts, I just feel some of these women need to go out with their full chest and sell their bekus so that we can identify the non-bekus workers easily. Life is too short to be falling in love with an Olosho. People drag them on social media. Celebrities, we are calling them out left, right, center. Now another person said, is it every time it has to be S talks and gender war on this broadcast? Can't you praise God? Can't you talk reality things? Now this person says, I miss the days when broadcasts used to be so therapeutic and educative. That is what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I was talking about. Nowadays, it's just empty heads and microphone. That is fact. Nowadays, when you listen to broadcasts, you'll be shocked within these people they talk because it has no meaning. There is no genuine information. It's all about 3 some, 4 some, 5 some. Nedu is one of them. Nedu program is one of them. And yesterday I talked about his own program here. His own program, ever since he started his own program, is all about dragging women left, right, center, talking about 4 some, 5 some, people know they dactylize, people who they dactylize. This is very wrong. Our broadcast now has been ridiculed, and right now there is nothing meaningful coming from this, our so-called broadcasters. All of them empty heads. In those days, when you listen to broadcast, it's all about something that will reset your memory, something that after you listen to it finish, you will learn something from it. Very informative, very educative. It dey get meaning. But right now, hello, what you will get now, it be empty brains. They will just come, carry mic, they talk that bridge like market women. Let's change this our narrative because it's really, really wrong. Now, quickly, sharply, let's talk about this Nollywood actress that was caught stealing. It'd be very sad though, but I couldn't believe it until I saw the clip. This lady was found stealing. Nollywood actress. Ladies and gentlemen, may not bless, I just carry the talk. Oh yeah, roll it. Ladies and gentlemen, now let me read this report for you so that you can understand what is going on right now. 3 years after actress Yetunde caught again trying to steal, Nollywood actress Yetunde has again been arrested for trying to gain unlawful access into a house in Makurdi, Shaganshi, Lagos. This is coming 3 years after she was arrested while breaking into a beauty lounge with a master key after closing hours in Yaba, where she worked, and 4 years after she was beaten to coma for a similar offense. She don't dey do am, and each time when she's caught, they will beat her, they will arrest her, and after she'll be released. Before you know it, she will still go back to the same act. I'm going somewhere, you get where they go. This is coming 3 years after she was arrested while breaking into a beauty lounge with a master key after closing hours in Yaba, where she worked, and 4 years after she was beaten to coma for a similar offense. Yetunde was arrested this afternoon with a bunch of master keys while trying them on the door of a house in Makodu, not knowing that one of the occupants was around. She has since been handed over to the police after being beaten a bit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this Nollywood actress, 4 years ago, she was caught stealing, breaking into someone's house, and they caught her and they beat her up until she collapsed. After that one, she went again to steal, she was caught, and this one again, the same thing happened. So now, people has been talking about it, that it be like say this is not ordinary. That clearly this is not ordinary. How can someone who she don't get career, she's an actress, then why still going to steal into breaking people's home? It looks like this is not ordinary. Something spiritual must be following this lady. For her to be doing all these things, after they don't catch her, she will still go back to do the same thing. Something spiritual is following her. It's either she don't go steal for church, or she don't go shrine, go steal, and then she was cursed. Because what kind of thing will carry you again to still go commit the same crime? Breaking people's house to steal. And each time when you are being caught, they will beat you, arrest you. And after that, you will be released. You will still go back. People are saying that there is something working against her and it's not ordinary. But to me, I feel like this is addictive. She's addicted to this, honestly speaking. And we should be careful of what we they do. We should be careful of what we they do, because what we do today can come tomorrow to haunt us. What we do today can come tomorrow in the future to destroy us. Mind the things you dey addictive to. Mind the things where they do, because some cases they follow am. Before you know it, you find yourself doing it and you can't stop it. Let us be mindful of what we do, because this is very, very sad. It's a very sad news to hear. No this and no peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. It's over. May we